Okay, students, we are still in chapter 1-2, measuring and constructing segments. Okay, so make sure you put that on the same page as the other one. If you're wondering why it's like broken up like this, I want the videos shorter. So you may have to watch multiple videos for one section, but it's shorter. So you have to sit there and pay attention to me for a long time. Okay? Sounds good. All right, moving on. This here says draw congruent segments. I'm not going to have you draw congruent segments. When I did this last year, the kids were doing it in the classroom. But since you're watching it in videos, you can watch the old segment over and over again. All right? Instead, we're going to jump to this right here, the segment addition postulate. So that's important. Make sure you write that down. Okay? So, let me make it bigger. I'm not sure if you can see it. There it is. Segment addition postulate. Now, a segment is a line segment. It's part of a line. Addition, well, that's adding. So you're going to add two parts of a line to make it bigger. Okay? Postulate. Postulate is a fancy word of saying it's something that's true. You can't prove it, but it's true. Like time existing. Time exists. We can't prove what it is, but it exists. Okay? So, here is the segment addition postulate. All right? It's line segment A to B plus line segment B to C. That equals A to B, B to C. That equals the whole line segment from A to C. So here is my very simple example. After we do the very simple example, we're going to do one complicated algebra example. Simple example. You have a line segment from A to B. Okay? This distance is the distance of 9. Then from B to C, this distance is 12. Well, if you want to find the whole thing from A to C, you have to add up this one right here. You need to add up this one right here. You have to add it to this one. So AB is 9. BC is 12. And that equals AC, which is 21. So 9, 12, the whole thing is 21. Now, if you're wondering, wait a minute, Mr. Kwan, that's simple. We're just adding stuff. Yes. But remember, geometry comes after algebra, meaning it's going to get algebraically difficult. So here is one difficult example. Okay, now we're going to do more examples in class. So that's why you're only getting one example now. Okay, so, all right. It says we're going to do 3 different. We're going to do one. We're going to just do one. All right. So, here's your line segment. Okay, let's change the letters up. Let's call this X. I know, not that creative. X. We're going to call this Y. We're going to call this Z. Okay? I'm going to give you X and Y. I'm going to give you Y and Z. But you get to find out what the variable equals. Maybe I shouldn't use X. Let's call that Q. Q. Q, Y, Z. Just cross it out and rewrite it, okay? Make sure you're writing this down. So, Q to Y. Q to Y is 4x long. Y to Z is 12 long. I give you the entire thing. I give you the entire thing. Okay? This is x plus 24. You need to solve what x is. Solve for x. Okay? Now, if you pay attention, the two small segments, so this segment plus this segment equals the entire thing. So we're going to take this segment here, 4x. We're going to take that. We're going to take this one. Okay, that's only this segment. Then we're going to take this segment, add them together. So that's this part here. And we're going to set it equal to the whole thing here, which equals x plus 24. Okay? Now, you have to solve for x. If you don't know how to solve for x here, then we are actually at a disadvantage. You had passed algebra to get here. Okay? So you, at this moment, you can't solve for x. You need extra help. Alright? So come see me after school at one point. Okay? And again, make sure you're writing all this down. To solve for x, you subtract x from both sides. Subtract x, subtract x. That cancels out. This is 3x plus 12 equals 24. Subtract 12, subtract 12. That cancels out. 3x equals 12. Divide by 3, divide by 3. Therefore, x is 4, okay? So, that's how you do that problem. I will have a homework helper to help you with your classwork. Problems get a little more difficult, but this is like a nice basic to start with, all right? Adios, guys.